If you're a frequent user of Durham's trails, you'll want to be aware that repair work is being done at various locations throughout the city. Repaving of the existing asphalt on several trail sections began earlier this spring. While under construction, portions of the trails will be closed until the work is complete. The sections that are currently impacted include the Ellerby Creek Trail between West Murray Avenue and Club Boulevard, and the South Ellerby Creek Trail between West Club Boulevard and Dacian Avenue. It's important to remember that once a portion of the trail is closed for repair, the site is considered an active construction zone and must be avoided. Barricades and signage will be used to show that a trail is closed. All of the work included in the project is expected to be finished by spring 2023. For more information on detours and upcoming repair schedules, visit dprplaymore.org/490. You can also follow Durham Parks and Recreation on social media. Registration is open for any neighborhoods, businesses, and community groups wanting to take part in this year's National Night Out observance. After 2 years of being virtual, this year's in-person events will be held on Tuesday, August 2nd. The police department is encouraging residents to mark the observance in creative ways that will support human service organizations and businesses as they recover from the effects of COVID. Some examples include organizing neighbors to patronize a neighborhood restaurant, volunteering to fill a need, holding a fundraising campaign for a local nonprofit, supporting a food bank, and holding a school supply drive for students and teachers. Any groups planning to participate must register with the police department, and special events permits are needed to block off and assemble in public streets. Groups are also encouraged to register nationally in order to be counted among this year's worldwide participants. For more information, visit durhamnc.gov/3715 and be sure to follow the department on social media. Our Water Management Department is celebrating the opening of its new space. The new $77 million LEED Silver eligible facility is adjacent to the department's current building and is located on the east side of Durham at 1600 Mist Lake Drive. It will provide a new 21st century home for nearly all of the water management divisions and staff. Because of that, communications, interdepartmental collaboration, and efficiencies will be enhanced while freeing up space at City Hall and the Public Works Operations Center for some of our other departments. While the space will ultimately provide a new home for approximately 230 employees, it will also provide a direct benefit to residents. Customer billing services will be relocated to the site later this summer, and although we continue to encourage online utility bill payments, there will be a cashiering station for in-person payments. There's also the added benefit of free parking at the Customer Billing Services public entry. More information about our Water Management Department can be found at durhamnc.gov/944 and through social media. We now know which local organizations and projects may be receiving the first round of funding from the American Rescue Plan Act. We received nearly $52 million from the Act to help offset revenue losses resulting from the pandemic, as well as to fund other community needs. During a meeting on May 18th, the City Council heard public comments regarding the submitted proposals. They determined that 34 organizations and projects recommended by staff have the potential to receive 70% of their request up to a maximum of $1 million. Some of the types of projects that could be funded include eviction debt assistance, reentry housing support, digital literacy training in computers, affordable housing, digital equity, business equity, and multiple youth programs. The City Council had already approved spending $7.3 million of the funding for hazard pay for our employees. There's approximately $22 million left to be allocated, and the process for how that will happen is still being determined. Our staff is now beginning the contracting process and reviewing the scope of work for each project more closely to ensure that they meet the U.S. Treasury Department rules to use the funding. All funds must be allocated by the end of 2024 and spent by recipients by the end of 2026. More information about our American Rescue Plan funding can be found at durhamnc.gov/4529. The police department's first quarter crime report is offering mixed news. Chief Patrice Andrews presented the report to the City Council during its May 19th work session. The report shows that Part 1 violent crime, which includes homicide, rape, robbery, and aggravated assault, increased by 8% during the first quarter compared to the first 3 months of 2021. There were 11 homicides versus 7, and 171 robberies versus 118 compared to the same time period last year. At the same time, Part 1 property crime was down by 8% compared to the first 3 months of 2021. Part 1 property crime includes burglary, larceny, and motor vehicle theft. In addition, the report shows that sworn staffing levels were at 82% at the end of the first quarter, a time period that also saw the launch of the 30 by 30 recruiting initiative. The goal of that program is to improve the number of women among the department's sworn ranks. The police department is continuing to work with internal and external stakeholders on a variety of initiatives to address such issues as recruiting and violent crime. More information about how it's doing that can be found at DurhamPolice.com and through social media.